Let's bring in NBC News legal analyst Misty Marris now to talk more about this lawsuit. Misty, it's so great to see you tonight. I mean, this is a story that so many people have been talking about all day. I mean, what sort of consequences could these hackers actually face?
So this is a civil lawsuit, and what Ariana Grande is asking for is for them to stop, for all of her materials to be returned, and then unspecified damages. So that could be economic harm, reputational harm, the money that she's spent in order to try and identify these individuals. But Chloe, keep in mind, that's the civil suit that we see filed. Say she is able to identify these people. Well, this could also have criminal consequences. You could potentially see state level or even federal charges. So there's a lot to unravel
Right,
here.
because I mean, how did they get her music in the first place? Is it somebody that she actually knows, which I think is like the big question, how they got that access? I mean, is there a precedent here, Misty? I mean, has anyone been successful in a suit similar to this?
Well, interestingly enough, you have Ed Sheeran, who just recently had music that was hacked, it was taken, it was sold for cryptocurrency, and the individual who was responsible was actually criminally prosecuted. So there certainly are other incidents where you have hacking and then you have consequence. So here you have Ariana Grande pursuing this on the civil side, and a lot of that reason is they don't necessarily know who these individuals are.
Well, so I want to talk to you about that. So if you don't know who they are, then how can you sue them? So talk to me about the anonymity here. Do they maybe have an idea as to who they are?
This is what I think is so interesting and really strategic about filing this lawsuit. So John Doe, we've got John Doe 1 through 100 as the defendants in this case. That's a placeholder in a civil suit when somebody isn't identified. But you know what happens when you file a lawsuit? You have the ability to serve subpoenas. So just looking through the documents, Dropbox, mobile devices, Gmail accounts, PayPal, Cash App, subpoenas could be served on all of those
Isn't there
platforms.
like a paper trail? Can't they follow this?
So now they're going to serve subpoenas. They're going to have the ability to get the documents from those platforms. And you know what? That's how you put together the pieces, ultimately, hopefully for Ariana's sake, identifying these individuals.
There are so many serious criminal crimes here as you're talking, financial crimes. I mean, somebody could face some serious jail time. But before we let you go, Misty, what happens next here?
So right now there's a hearing scheduled for January, and I think this case, from a strategy perspective, it's not about the damages, it's not about the money, it's about the discovery. It's about identifying these individuals, that 2024 podcast, and maybe seeking criminal consequence.
This is so fascinating, and I'm sure it's not the last that we're going to be talking about this. Misty Marris, thank you so much for that.